Good evening. Do you hear me? Just always checking because I've had issues with that. Still getting myself set up. Someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, I got chat over here. For some reason, this time I don't have it on my phone. I'm going to refresh and get myself set up here. Give me a moment, please. So who do we have in here today? All right. Well, it'd be nice if I could see my chat here. Wait, maybe I can. Hold on. Live chat. All messages are visible. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Lonnie's in here. Lonnie's in here. A. And then Carol, Big Boom Mike. Boom. All right, all right. That's good. And I know I saw Betty in there. Betty, much love. All right. Well, we got a few in you here, and then I'm gonna talk for a couple minutes. Blah blah blah. All right, we can hear you. Awesome. Uh, I know that there's been issues with chat. In fact, all of us creators at least got a notification that there's some chat not showing up. So I was a little hesitant to even have a sale, actually. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, bud? Captain Cacti, how you doing? Nice to see you. So yeah, we'll try to run this sale and just see how it goes. If anyone says that we're having issues where your chat's not coming through, then maybe we'll just skip it. Either way, I'm glad that I'm here for a second time today. Twice in one day. Woo! Yeah, you see I got paper in the back. Pretty soon, that'll be a little drywall partition, and then I can start putting stickers and fun stuff back there. So it's not just this or that. Oh, my chat went away again. Why did it do that? All right, just reading. Oh, yeah, see, I missed that. So D popped in. That's awesome. Wooden Chrome popped in. Yeah. All right, we getting a little crowd here. Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Bill's in. What's up there, Fossil Bill, Sir Fossilite? And Romania Rockhound. Awesome. It's nice to see people here. I'm happy. Again, especially right now, I'm going to tell everyone thanks for all the support. Giving me that electronic hug, supporting me with all your words and all of that, because I've been waking up with smiles. In fact, I think all of my good energy brought the sun out because it was raining a couple days ago and now it's sunny. I just keep looking over here because my chat wants to keep going away. Not really sure why. I think every once in a while when there's a little moment in the chat, it just wants to go away. So I'm going to keep looking over here, maybe even move my PC up and get reset. Bring some things over here. Give me a second, friends. Give me a second. Maybe something like that so I'm not looking off too far. Although once we get started, then it won't really matter. But we'll still give it a few minutes. It's only been 4 minutes. I'll just keep blah, blah, blahing. And maybe I can show you some of the junk that's... Did I say junk? Mm-mm. Wonderful things for sale tonight. And yeah. So yeah, let's see. Bill says I'm just stopping in to say hi, but we got to go. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. Just stopping in to say hi is something, and you probably hit that like button. I hope. Carol's in here saying hi, and Romania had said morning and evening. Cheryl's in here. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Bill says, have a fun show. I already bought 108 pounds of rock today. Yeah, I know, right? It becomes a cycle. You buy more, you sell more just to buy more, to sell more. All right. So yeah, I'm going to show you, well, today well, let me start over. 50 pounds of Tumble Beauties. That's what I got. But in between hopping on other people's premieres and then doing the live earlier, which was just showing off those rocks instead of actually weighing them out, I've got 10 bags ready to go, 1 pound bags of the medium to small stuff. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the bigger pieces. If I'm just going to make those 1 pounds also, which, there might only be 2 or 3 pieces. Let's see. Wooden Chrome just said, I just lost out on an auction, but hey, yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. All right. But yeah, so we'll do that. And then we'll do some of these Thunder Eggs from the same guy that I got these tumbles from. He's running a 15-pound tumbler. So he's doing bigger pieces like, for example, here's a couple bigger pieces of pet wood tumbles. Right. So I haven't done anything of the weighing on these pieces. Here's a couple others. Some of you might have seen them earlier today. But yeah, I still got to get those figured out. Yeah, check this one out. This is a beauty. But yeah, we'll flip it over and get started here in a minute. Like I said, I'm just killing time while people are here. It's not, Bill says it's not a hobby, it's an addiction. That's true. That's so true. All right. And then, yeah, so we got slabs. We got those Thunder Eggs from this guy who's running in Richardson Ranch dry high-speed polisher. And those Thunder Eggs turned out sharp. And what else? Yeah, just miscellaneous stuff. See where we want to go. I'll ask you. You want to go to Carnelian? You want to go to, what are they? Chalcedony Roses? We got some things. So let's flip it. Why not play? Boom. There we are. Okay. Ready making mess. So, yeah, to avoid the beepy timer thing, I'm just going to be kind of watching my live timer that's right in front of me. You'll kind of trust that I'm keeping it to a minute, but you know how that goes. Sometimes I get sidetracked. But everyone's been kind about my sales so far, not claiming that I'm screwing anyone over, so that's cool. And Wooden Chrome is saying Richardson Ranch stuff still available, polishing. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you can buy the equipment anymore. Actually, I do not know if you can buy the equipment anymore, but people have them, and you can make them. So, yeah. So Carol says some of those beauties sell separately or a couple at a time. All right, in their opinion. Yeah, I think so too, because I'll just show you that box in a moment. And then we'll go from there. So I guess people have been seeing the polished stones. So let me do some bags right off the bat. We'll get rid of those 10 bags. And then we'll do more of them in the next sales that I'm having. But we'll get some of those bigger pieces out and see what we can do. So where do we start? Where do we start? All right. So let's do a few of these bags. I'm not going to pour them out or anything, but I'll give you an idea of what's in them. Everyone's its own piece. What I tried to do is make sure that each bag had at least 2 pieces of pet wood, and then it's a mix of everything else. Different sizes, kind of mystery bags, other than I'm showing you a little bit what's here. But yeah, if I take the time to go through all of them, then we're stuck. There's a beauty right there. Right? So we'll do as I do. Usually do that $5 auction. I'm going to pull this back here a minute. Find us a little bit of patience. All right. All right, all right. Sorry about that. A little bit of earthquake. I'll be there. I'll be there. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Hey, Patricia. Thanks for popping in. Awesome you could be here. Just about ready to start an auction. I'm going to do these 1 pound bags of random tumbles. The only thing I can guarantee is that each bag here has 2 pieces of tumbled pet wood. And other than that, we're going to go for it and get things rolling. So I'm going to do a $5 start on the auctions tonight. Most of them, I think. I'm going to give it a second to come to my full minute before I start, and then I will. And during that time, I will show off those rocks again. So let's go. First item of the night. 1 pound. Random tumbles. Ooh, what do we got there? Some moss on that one. D comes in with $7. Some nice colors in there. You see them bands right there. What else do we got? All right, we're still sitting with D at 7. That's okay. Let's keep moving. I love it. We can do that. I'm really loving that one right there. Oop. I'm not showing that off very well, am I? There we are. You can see that. We're just about ready to wrap up on that one, and it looks like D is probably going to have that for $7, unless someone else is going to jump in. We're just getting the frying pan warm, though. That's okay. So that's, well, it's Rock Counting Huntress, but we're saying D because, sorry, clicked the wrong button. So we're saying D got that for $7. And we rolling. You know what? I can just do this because I have boxes already for you. I forgot about that. I am so prepared. I just gotta find out where I put these boxes, and then I'm good. Okay. Well, I thought I was prepared. Okay, I'm gonna put another bag out there for 1 second while you keep your eyes entertained. And I'm gonna put this right here. This is D. And we got them a box going. I know I have one here. I'm gonna turn around later and see that I did not need to start a fresh one. So we will start this next one off right off the bat, and I will show them as we're going. $5 start. And let's see, what do I got? Yep, I'll do it at the half minute. Boom. Let's see what we got. See if anything is enticing in here. Ooh, that green red one's nice. D is jumping in with the 10 right off the bat. What else do we have in there? Is that purple? Can't tell. There's the pet wood piece in there. Right? There's another pet wood piece there. You might get more than 2, but I was trying to guarantee 2. We got Carol and D in at $10. So we got a little battle going. What else? Is there anything else in there that's beautiful? Carol's in at 15. And actually, we just hit that minute, so we're going to call that one Carol at 15. Boom. All right. Let me make that note. I'm going to put another bag in front of you. Ooh, I can see that one's got some nice ones. Go 15. And definitely have a Carol tote. That's no joke. All right. So I'm going to just do it again. We'll go through all these 10 bags and then we'll jump onto something else. You guys got it. If you have not seen these Thunder Eggs I'm about to show you, you got to stick around for that. And this guy has like maybe another 50 or so. I was overwhelmed by him and got to talking about how he got him so good. If you guys steal these away from me, then I will go get more. So I'm going to start right now. Let's see what we got here. There's something going on here. If I could get some... Yep, there's a little agate in there. Carol's in at 10. Ooh, that's a pretty piece right there. Some crystals in that one. Some green. What's this? All right. There's a little piece of pet wood in that one. Oh, look at, there's a little tiny agate banding in that. You can see those. That's nice. I think we're looking at 15 more seconds. We got Carol in at 10. I'm going to start putting a number down on this thing, and we are hitting it right now. Carol's got another bag for $10. All right. I hope everyone's flowing through well and you don't feel like you're missing. I haven't seen any late bids, so this is good. This is good. Oh. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. I'm looking at it better. Now, you can't see it through the bag. I'm telling you. They're going to be a little bit mysteries when you get them. But they're going to be a good mystery. And I know this. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me put that one down there and get the timer prepped. We're going in again. I'm going to just wait a few more seconds. Maybe 5 more seconds. And we'll get it rocking. I wish I could hear you all talking back to me. Let's go. All right. I'm going to show you this one right off the bat. Yeah. Eased in at 10. Ooh, that's a nice little piece right there. Oh, there's some pet wood, I believe, right there. D is still in, leading the pack at 10. What else is in there? Hidden. And right now, when I'm building the... Ooh, there's a little geode in there. That's cool. Very cool, very cool. And it looks like my timer's wrapping up here, so that's going to be D for $10. And Big Boom Mike says, "Hey there, Freddie, friend, Freddington. What do I got? The third. I'm the third this time." Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. I think I lagged on that. I was reading Mike's comment, but D actually got that one for 10. I know you're good with that because you love me. But don't worry, Carol. You're gonna go nuts when you see these bigger pieces too. So you know, save your wallet. Some cool stuff coming in. If you want those Thunder Eggs, you ain't. Yeah, I ain't even kidding. I'm loving them. I wish I was not getting rid of them. Actually, that's how good they are. Oh, my bad. That was D. So we have. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So let me grab another bag. See what we got. Oh, now see, that's the way to show them. I did not know that. Okay, let me get my timer prepped. And now. Yeah, that's the better way to show them right there. I'm learning, my friends. Look at the grain in that piece of pet wood right there. Some nice stuff happening right there too. Very cool, very cool. Let me see what we got going. Megs is jumping in with a 5. Hey, Megs, I'm glad you're trying to get some of these. I see your eyes when you look at them. I mean, at least your emoji eyes. I think we got like 20 more seconds on this one. Carol's jumping in with 10. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep, I got Carol's at 10, and looks like we only got another like 5 seconds. So it looks like might be Carol at 10. And I'm just hoping that Megs is not getting any lag on there. Meg says, "Oh, Fred, how do you know me so well already?" Well, you make it clear every time I have a live or something and I show these rocks and your emojis go nuts. You know, it's not too hard to understand what you mean. Okay. Rock Hunting Huntress is having a conversation with Betty. Says loves your. Oh yeah, the Brazilian video. That's a good one. Yeah, I love that. Betty's a crack up. Oh shoot, Carol. Sorry, I had to put that in the right bag. Okay, let's go again. We're gonna look at these ones next. There's kind of a chunker in there. What is that one? All right, all right, all right. Dad Rocks is in the house. Yay, yay. All right. So let me get prepped for this one. We're going to give it a second. Everyone can say hi to Phil, Dad Rocks. And I'm going to get myself to a solid minute before I start the timer. Just easier for me to track. And then I'll show you what's in that bag as where the timer ticks down. So we are just going to go now. Let's see what we got. That looks like a picture, actually, in the one right in the middle. That looks like a snowy mountain, I'm saying. That gray one's kind of cool. What is that? Carol's in at 5. Oh, there's the pet wood on that one. Mike K9's in the house. Hey there, bud. Thanks for popping in. That's a chunker right there. It's got some light coming through that. We're only going to go another 20 seconds on this one. Got the pet wood piece right in there. Little, almost looks opalized. I hope the cracking around of the bags and the rocks isn't too much. But it looks like Carol's going to steal that one for $5. Wow, nice. Let's see, Carol. Okay. I think we only have 4 more bags. And then maybe we'll just go to Thunder Eggs for fun. Pop a couple of those out there just because I want to show them off so badly before you buy them up. And then maybe I'll show you some of the bigger tumbles and we'll just group those up and get them rolling. And that was Carol Steele for 5. What do we got next? Let's see, we're going to go with that bag. And just give me a couple moments and I'm going to click that button. Meg says, great bags, Fred. Hey, I haven't heard that since I was back in high school. You know what I mean? Ear. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I mean, just kidding. Ooh. We got some dendrites in that one, it looks like. Little tiny dendrites. Some... Oh! Oh my goodness. I know what this material is. I have a piece that I'm going to sell here after it's polished up. It is sick. I do not know what it is. Guys got some laughters for me. Thank you. Cool green in that one. There's the pet wood piece. Yep. Carol's in at another 5. I'll stop touching them. Just kind of let's see if the camera will get focused. Move the bag around. We got another like 20 seconds. We're going to go. Wood and chrome went 7 at the same time. Megs went 7. The Megs are going 10. Yeah. Ooh, look what we got here. I think we're in about 15 more seconds. That's a pendant right there already. All right. I believe that Meg's got themselves a bag for $10. I'm not even going to make those jokes. $10 bag. All right. Okay, let me make that note, and then I'm going to think about what you said there, Jeff. But no, I didn't. But I can't do 2 things at once. So that was 10 for Megs. And I know I have a box for Megs right here. Gotcha. So, Jeff, no, I did not polish these. Every time I go to, I don't like to, well, let me say this again. I don't often get away from my town very much, right? And so, we're just going to show these off while I'm talking so it's not boring to just look at the back. But, I don't often run out of town off. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, bro. My brain went fart. I don't go very far from town that often. And when I do, like I had to go to Portland for some appointments, I looked up on Facebook just to see what people are selling. Because if I'm going to head out and drive 2 hours, I might as well take advantage of it and pick something up. Well, I connected with this one guy that has a 15-pound tumbler. And he's just got, I don't know, hundreds of pounds. I think he said he has close to 500 pounds of these. So I picked up 50 pounds. And that's what you see here. That's what's happening. And then, just to keep you intrigued, these are his Thunder eggs. Bro. The only thing that's in the way are my fingerprints. He uses the high-speed Anderson polisher and then uses cerium oxide on a buffer, which I do not have. Yeah, they're sick. And the thing about it is this guy has at least 5 different types that are from closed mines, so you can't get them anymore. He had at least 50 or so, but I was blown away, and I ran out of time. I was like, okay, I'm just going to take like 10, and then I'm going. I was not there to buy Thunder eggs. At the last second, I said, do you have anything other than the tumbles? He's all, well, I do Thunder eggs. And I said, all right, bring some. And he brought like 50. This is all I could handle. My heart was going nuts. Yeah, I'm telling you. And those are going to be, I'm selling these in a minute. We're getting through 3 more bags and we'll start letting those ones be up on the auction. Right? Yeah. Everyone knows those are bangers. I can see it. We got, those are beautiful, dude. Wow. All of that. We even got that. So let me get myself set up. And gonna give myself a few more seconds and we'll get that started for the third to the last bag of these starter tumbles. So yeah, if these keep moving, I had to kind of pay up for some of this because, it's It wasn't. It was a guy who was hoping to get his money for what he's doing, and I just thought that if it worked out, then and I can make a little bit out of it, then I'll keep getting them. Rick, am I like, yeah? You know what, Rick? Like I said in one of my texts, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna try to keep up track because I got 30 seconds on this one too. Carol's in at 5. But yeah, Rick, I'm just kind of doing these last minute throw them in things, and I couldn't even keep up, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get better. I'm a bad young little brother. We got 10 more seconds on that bag. Sorry I didn't show it off very well. It looks like Carol's probably going to walk away with that one for $5. And we'll see how it all ends up at the end. If these ended up worthwhile. It's hard to know how much they're all going to end up going for at the end. So keep a total. That's what I got to do. So it looks like Carol got that for a sweet $5. And then after this one, I am going to catch up with chat because holy smokes, some big stuff's been written out there. I saw it. Okay, that's Carol's bag. So I see Jason Hansen's in the house. What up, Jason? Man, Carol's got 5 or 6 of those bags already. So let me catch myself up, my friends. Here, let me give you something pretty to look at. What's pretty to look at? I don't know. I should just bring this bad boy back out here. And you can look at that or not. Jeez Louise. I suck. Let me catch up with chat. So I see some big stuff. Yeah, Meg says sick. That's why you're the thunder god of Fredness. Yeah, you know what? I would accept that, Megs, if I was the one that polished those. Maybe I'll bring you the thunder god's thunder eggs. Someday I will be God. I'm just a little bit under. Still looking up. And again, I apologize, Rick, man. I'm so sorry I didn't let you know I was on. What's Rockhound Hunter say? Jeff, I'm sorry about the chat robbing you. I'll make it all better. YouTube figured out what went wrong. Send a total. Oh my gosh, yeah. YouTube's been having issues. All right. Bring in the thunder. I try, brother. I try. No worries. Meg says, nah, it's still you. All right. King Thunder. All right. I'll accept it. So what do we do? So I said I had 2 more bags of these tumbles. I'm going to go ahead and empty that tote out. See if anyone else wants to get a steal of tumbles. This is the next little bag. Jason reminds me of Thundercats. You remember that? Thundercats, ho! Oh, memories. Good times. All right. So, yeah, that's what it was. Go, right? I thought you said ho. Well, sorry. I don't know why I'm always thinking of the hoes instead of the goes. I'm so bad. All right. Let me get this prepped for a start. My gosh, I have fun with you guys, man. Don't be ashamed, man. We're all. Minty said she was ashamed to admit she watched it. Come on, we're all from the same generation or so, right? We came home from school. What do? You sit there and you watch 3 o'clock cartoons or whatever, and then move on. Yeah. Growing up makes it so we have these memories, right? All right. Holy smoke, I got sidetracked with that fun. Give me 10 seconds and we're going to start this next one. All right. Let's see what we got in this one. Battle Cat. Yep. Battle Cat was awesome. Come on. Everyone loved Battle Cat. If you watch the show, you love Battle Cat. Ooh, there's that Pet Wood in that one. And I did roll the start on this in case anyone wants to throw in a $5. I kind of got sidetracked and we're all talking about Thundercats now. Wooden Chrome walked to school 10 miles uphill both ways. Yeah, I did too. On broken glass in the snow with no shoes. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. There we go, D. I knew someone was keeping track that I was actually having an auction. Oh, Ryan, yeah, I was a Looney Tunes freak too. I think I should, we're talking more than I'm selling. That's great though. I love it. I love it. No, D's going to get that one for $10. It's going to walk away with that one. There's some cool stuff in there. My wife was just talking about it the other day because, okay, so my kid's into theater and choir, all of that, right? My 16-year-old. And they just went to go watch in Portland a top level orchestra play while they watched How to Train Your Dragon. So the orchestra is under the screen while they're playing the background music. They said it was awesome. And that had my wife telling me, sorry, I'm also writing this. This is D's and remembering how much that was, $10. Sorry, got sidetracked. That they had gone to see a Looney Tunes show in San Francisco where there was the same thing. The orchestra played all of the Looney Tunes songs in the background while you watched. Saturday morning is what it was. Wow, I missed that. I would have loved to have gone to see that. Oops, so I just hit the table. Yeah, all the funny faces. We're all having flashbacks right now. Not even for the bad reasons. Or is it the good reasons? I'm not really sure. Either way, I don't have any, so we're just gonna have to pretend. I'm just kind of skimming through some of these, just kind of see where I'm at. I'm not gonna read them all because I'll never keep up with y'all. Yeah, could you imagine sitting in the theater and watching them play the score to How to Train Your Dragon while you're watching the cartoon? It would have been tremendous. Rockhound and Hunter says, I was on the Uncle Al show in the 70s. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now it's called Uncle AI. That's what I thought you wrote when I said you saw AL. Shoot, man, this is fun just talking with you all. But I swear I'm gonna get through these 1 pound bags before I move on. So Uncle AO. AO. All right. I'm gonna set myself up for that. Rick's saying, and 20 people watching doesn't equal 15 likes. Let's go. Hey, you don't have to like me to watch me. Ooh, uh-oh. Water lines, Rick. Where did that one come from? Ooh, I think that one might be the Pet Wood piece. Carol said 10. Megs went 10 or 5, but Carol already started out from the top above that. There's a cool little piece there. Can't see it very well. I think we are going in only about 15 more seconds. Water lines, does whatever the water lines do. Megs is in at 12. And yeah, I think we got that. I think Megs is going to get that for 12. All right. Awesome. We got through 10 bags. Jeez. Sorry, Carol. I'm going to give that one to, I didn't type it in. Sorry. But I'm going to give that one to Megs for 12. Just because my timer stopped. Rick says, stop it, Fred. Okay, so let me get that into Megs. Where's Meg? All right. So should we mess around with a few of those Thunder Eggs and show you the rest of what this guy knows how to do? Let's see. How many do I have? I'm going to start with the smaller ones and work my way up. Looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jason Hand says, anything shiny and green, I'm jumping on it. Oh. Well, I don't know about shiny, but I might have some green. Boom. Yeah. I think that's some Hampton Butte right there. And then a big box of rough Petwood and slabs and chalcedony roses and a bunch of quartzy crystal-y stuff. And, and then even, we can even go the route of shells if we want to, because I got those too. I'm like Lenny. I opened up my trench coat and I got everything you need. You guys remember who was that? Lenny. I got anything for a penny, or something foolish like that. Oh, let me catch up. After I showed you my green, I lost track. Agreed. Mossiness. Carol, I feel kind of yucky about that. What do we feel yucky about? Oh, Megs. You know what? I have so many tumbles. I don't think anyone has to feel bad about anything. But if Carol's dying for it, you can have it. Nope. Meg says you're good. No worries. I knew that. All right. All right. I think we can move on. Oh, I saw someone say squirrel. Did I miss someone in? Oh, someone's squirreling. That's what's happening. All right. All right. Jim is in the house. Did I miss that before? I don't think I said hi to you, Jim. So hello there. Okay. So I'm going to start, like I said, with the smallest one. We'll move our way. See if my fingerprints can stay off of it. Okay. So again, these are not my Thunder Eggs. I mean, they're mine and they're going to be yours soon. But this is the work of the gentleman who did all the tumbles as well. Just, I mean, it's such a good polish. The only thing those are just my fingers. That's just smears. That's all that is. So that's the smallest one. We're going to start there. See if we can move 10 of these Thunder Eggs. And I'm going to watch give me 10 more seconds and we're going to get started. Just so I have an easy, solid moment to work off of. All right. Maybe it's too small for anyone to pay $5. I don't know, but this is where we're going. I think you've done it before, and these are beautiful, so let's do it again. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, he has so many beautiful Thunder Eggs. Cheryl says, yeah, I'll take that for 5. Everyone needs a mirror to shave in, right? Cool. I'm just going to be prepared to let Cheryl take that if no one else is going to say it. So I think I was looking, yeah, we're only talking 5 more seconds. So, yep, it's Cheryl's. Nice. Oh, if I could type, you'd know that. And I know I got a Cheryl box right there. All right, next one up. This is like one of those deep ones you can see way into. Look at that. Come on, guys. Come on. The camera does not like me doing that. Let me set that down and get a timer going so we keep rolling. Yep, we'll just go right now. I'm at a good point. Here we go again. Get an eyeball on that. Yeah, actually, some of them do light up really solid. I had a weird past few weeks, honestly, and I'm pretty sure I did a video. Yeah, I think that's one where I called myself out for sucking at polishing. Well, in that video, I go over all these. Carol's in at 10. Only got about another 20 seconds left. Yeah, in that video, I show these off better and put them under UV. I swear, I better have put that video out. If I didn't, I'm loco. All right. Looks like that's going to be Carol for $10. You know what? I'll just leave that. That's Carol. Rick says, what did Rick say? Pay for Cheryl, Fred. She's been gifting the heck out of me lately. She's such a sweetheart. Yes, she is. Yes, that's no doubt. All right. I'll make that note. So that's actually going to go over to Rick's side real quick so I keep track of his lot separately for payment wise. Thank you, thank you. You got that. I think I understood what was happening there. Sharing the love. Gosh darn it, I love you so much. Oh, you're going to have to see this, but you will. Pop. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I need a buffer in cerium oxide, because this is how he gets that. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, there's no doubt. Lord have mercy. Whoa. Yeah. All right. Let me get that rolling. See, I just got stuck staring. I'm trying to sell it to you. I don't even want them to leave my hand. I wish I could keep them all, but that's my rule. If I buy them, I gotta sell them. Can't keep them. Carol's jumping in at 10 right now. So let's not even mess around. I'm going to put it a $10 start just so that we're not wasting anyone's time. And I'm going to start right now. Woo! That's a pretty one. Jeff says 20 because we're not messing around. Come on, look at that. I can just keep saying it. I just keep saying it. Holy goodness. I want to stare at these ones forever. There's got to be a song about it. I bet I could write it. I want to stare at you forever. Sorry, guys. You guys have supported me and made me so happy that I'm just going to get kookier and kookier as we go. All right. All right. 10 more seconds. And right now it looks like we got Jeff at 20 is where I think we had it. Is that where we had that? Yeah, I think we did. All right. Unless I misunderstood that, I think that's Jeff for 20 bucks. The chat's kind of flying past me, so. Yeah, right? Jeff says, I don't need any more tags, but dang, that's pretty. So that's yours, bud. Oh, and guess what I did not put in my community post, and I meant to put this out. Y'all don't know it, but anyone who bought in my last sale, I'm giving, okay, how do I make sure I say this right? Everyone who purchased in my last sale will be getting a coupon sent to you in your email for 10% off on one of your next purchases. This week, I'm doing things differently because what I'm going to do is as many sales as I can until Sunday. So if you buy over multiple days, we'll invoice you at the end of Sunday. Because I'm hoping to have a sale every day, maybe, right? And if that's how it works, then, and you bought a lot, let's say, this might be the time you want to take advantage of a 10% discount because, I like to share the love and support those who are supporting me. So I say I give you a 10% because you helped me the last time. I give you love this time. So if that helps any of you know that at the end of this Sunday, if you want to put it all together and get one invoice, you can take 10% off of whatever you're buying over the next 5 days. All right. Let's bring you another Thunder egg. Bring you the thunder. 19 here, 19 likes. Nice. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for all the love, friends. These will all take your breath away. Sorry. Gosh darn it. I'm going to start singing now. You guys are in trouble. He did notice when he gave me this one that he thinks there might be some scuffs in there. I believe he did miss a little spot, but I think we're okay with that because look at that. Okay, let me start a timer. Keep them moving because these things get me lost. Okay. All right, let's just start it. Perfect spot. Perfect spot. Yeah, you could just look in these ones for a long time. Actually, I'm looking at that, and I don't think that's a scuff. It might actually just be some sort of inclusion. Carol says 10. Why are they called Thunder Eggs? Well, Addie, I'm actually going to put together a video on that. They are called Thunder Eggs because, oh, sorry. You know what? I'm going to finish this next 20 seconds. I'm going to explain it because it'll take my brain power. Otherwise, I will lose track. And someone else could possibly type it in, but I'll tell you in a moment. We got 15 more seconds. Looks like Carol's in at 10. All right. I'm going to start there, assuming that we're going to wrap it up with Carol at 10. Okay. Boom. All right. Carol got another one. Put it in there. Okay. Okay. Little moment. I'll put something in front of your eyeballs and then I'll explain. at least the best I can. I'm sure I'll fumble this a little bit. So Addie, Thunder Eggs. The way it was is an indigenous folklore. So the gods of, I think, Jefferson and I'm gonna not even get the names. 2 volcanoes in Oregon. The gods of those 2 volcanoes got into battle, and they supposedly took the eggs of thunderbirds and started hurling them at each other. And during the battles, thunder eggs were spread across the lands, and that's where they got their name Thunder Eggs, because they're from thunderbirds being thrown by gods of the 2 volcanoes during battle. That's it. But I can tell it in a more intriguing way when I put a video together. Did I see Dee's comment? No, I lost it, because I'm just staring off trying to keep up with my own brain telling a story. What'd Dee say? I'm trying to let you know I got the Thunder Eggs for Jeff. Please for the Thunder Egg for Jeff. Okay. Jeez Louise. Thank you guys. When I was storytelling, I was just staring at the Thunder Egg, actually. My bad. So now it'll go into Dee's box instead until I move it over to Jeff's to ship. So now there's Dee. Okay, my goodness. Thank you, friends. Let me work my way down and see what else I happened here. Sorry, I appreciate you guys keeping me in track, but I had to finish my story, then then I can move on. Have fun in nature. Oh, I missed that you were in here. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for popping in. All right, cool. Oh my goodness, Dee, thanks for saying you need this laughing, because as you've read in the different things I've put out lately and or say when I'm on lives, is that along with my family and my amazing wife who keeps me on track, you guys are such a part of my life that I love to bring you happiness. I love that you laugh. I love any of the things. If you feel warm and fuzzy when you're around me, then I swear to goodness I'm doing the job I want to be doing. So thanks for letting me know I'm making you all crack up. Have fun in nature was referred by Minty Cactus. Well, yeah, she's got lots of love. She'll share that. I'm glad she did. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Dee reminds me I'm never alone and that I'm loved. And you know what? I don't know if I could ever forget that again. I just had a moment where I was running away from it all. And like I said, I have an amazing wife that said, Fred, snap out of it. You know who loves you. I was like, who loves me? I'm just kidding. We're good. We're all good. All right. So let's hit that Thunder Egg and I'll bring it to you closer so you can see what's going on in there. We're going to get it started right. Boom. Let's go ahead and get it rolling now. All right. Let's check this one out. Ooh. Cheryl's in at 10. You got some water lines in there. You got the other, I'm losing what it's called, but the banding. Carol went at 5, but Cheryl started at 10. And then you got this other going on here, kind of like an opal. Yeah, I think that's opal. Look how cracked up it is. That's what opal does. But I think this is from one of those closed mines, because he was talking about this green material that's coming out of there. Thanks, Megs. I got you. Potch water lines. True. And I believe this one has a glow, but I can't be sure. I have to look back at that video. We're in 5 seconds left, and it looks like it's going to be Cheryl's for 10. And there we go. That's going to go over here. Oops. I just had a flinch and knocked the whole thing. There we go. It happens, I think. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 6 more. Oh my goodness. These are so nice. All right. Let's check this one out. You know what? I'm going to just start the timer and then I'm going to show you what we got here. Okay. We're going now. This is the one maybe. See right there? He missed that. And he apologized for it. Little scuff there. You can kind of catch that. But my camera doesn't want to be happy with me on that one. But all of that right there. All of that. And the streaks that you see there are just mostly my hands wiping it. Rick says 10 because Soul said 5, but Rick says 10. We got like another 20 seconds. Dog says, come on, Rick, it's just $10. We got 10 more seconds for the 10 more bucks. And this might be Rick's. Let's see. Yeah, the blue hues and all agony goodness up in there. Boom. That one's Rick. Yay. So if any of you were at, and you probably were at Julian Bryan's last live, can you believe both me and Rick got the winning box with the exact numbers? I swear, if I didn't know it was real, I would have figured it was rigged. Where's the Rick box? I had it somewhere here. Oh, there it is. So D's buying that for Rick. Okay, I will make a note on that. I see that now. Okay. Maybe I need to look at chat after every time I finish one of these. Okay. That's so funny. Rick's going to end up with a box of stuff, and he's not going to have paid for anything. Okay, this goes in D's. Okay. But it's funny because Rick's box does grow every time, even if he doesn't buy. Because people buy for him even if he's not here. Wait. You guys are crazy. Okay, so wait. I got that D was paying for that for Rick. But now I'm seeing... I can see that. Shell, Fred, delays are finding out who's paying. That's so funny. Fred, I am paying for Souls. Okay, so... Carol is paying for Cheryl's, and so I'm going to go back to Cheryl's box. Cheryl has 2. Wait. Okay, hold on. You guys are flipping me out. Okay. Carol, we had 2 tags that Cheryl was buying. There was a $5 one and a $10 one. Which one you getting for him? Let's start with that. Let's get an answer on that one, then I'll move on. I'm not overheating. Thank you so much. It's like a sitcom here. It's so funny. I'm just trying to make sure all 8 of my hands are managing this thing properly. So I'm still trying to find out from... Okay, Carol's paying for... Okay, thank you. That's perfect. Okay, so... Pay by Carol. That's the funniest thing, you guys. I love you all. It's such a, oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, so now this has to go from Dee's box until I've done payment back over to Carol's box. Oh, come on, goodness. Okay, now there's some talk about splitting stuff here. Fred, D and I gonna split Rick's water line. So what? Okay, so the one that's so so I think it was this one. This one was Rick's. Wait, yes, because it's in Rick's box. This one was Rick's, and now D was gonna pay, but instead D and Meg are gonna split it. So 10 to D, 10 to Meg. Let's get a thumbs up from Meg or D on that, and then once we get that, then we'll figure out where we're going from here. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Right? Have fun in nature. This family is just wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So much so it's a comedy. Yeah, we crazy. Who are you trying to get crazy with, Ese? Don't you know I'm loco? Insane in the brain. Come on. I just need Meg or D to let me know if that's how it's going. We're splitting that. 10 for Meg, 10 for D. Is that how that's going? Is it looking like that? I don't know what popped up and went away, but it's okay. We can speak Spanish here because I'm so local. I'm glad I'm helping you out, Carol. I love when people say they needed this, they needed a laugh, and they're getting it from me. Boom. There we go. D just had to rewrite their Spanish. You thought it was a laugh? Oh my goodness. So I'm confused too. Oh, did Meg D has verified? Okay, then we got it. If there's any issues, we'll work it out when I send emails. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. So I'm gonna put that in. Let's put it in D's box, and we'll go from there. Man, you guys are gonna keep me thinking. Let's go with something that's a little bit in the light blue realm. Doug's in here saying, Meg, you causing trouble again. Let's show you this one. I'm going to get this next one rolling. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds so I can get on the solid minute and we'll go from there. Rick Smith, have fun. Best community in the Rockhound community is out there, and this is a small percentage of the overall community. I love each and every one here. No hyperbole. Okay, so where am I going? Oh, yeah, I'm starting an auction for this one. Boink. I believe that this one had a big UV reaction. I'm going to have to get my lights set up so that I can just shut everything down. Right now, if I do it, everything goes down. Not just the lights. My PC battery sucks. And if I take it out of power, it dies immediately. I got like 1 minute and then it's dead. Jason's jumping in with 10. Yeah, Jason, you can go 10. I start them out at $5, and if you're at 10, and then just so it's you or Cheryl. Thanks, Rick. I'm not always up on terminologies. So there's going to be we'll keep rolling it till I see who's in there. Someone retracted, so it looks like Soul retracted. So we're getting that to Jason at 10. Jason, you want that? Nah, no one's stepping on anyone's toes. I don't think so. Everyone has an opportunity to buy from me. Unless I miss something. Jason, I'm going to put your name in there as winning that one for $10. If for some reason I missed that and you don't want it, that's okay. You tell me. I'm flexible. Is that good? Jason, at some point in time, since if you're going to go ahead and take that, yeah, cool. I want it. There we go. So you see there in the back, justonemorock@gmail.com. You send me your name and your handle so I know who you are. And then I'll take a picture and show you what you got. It'll probably be easy if you only buy one thing. But then we'll confirm it's yours. I'll send you an invoice and we'll get it out. But since you're new, I got to write your name in full because I won't keep up with you. You're all Jason Hanson. $97. All right. And we went with $10 on that one. I'm going to start myself a new box for you, buddy. All right. Sorry for the moment. Just getting myself. Yeah, I had most of you all have your own box already just because I prepared. But we get a couple new people in there. It's going to take a couple seconds more. But that's all right. So what else we got? So Jason, you're welcome. They were gorgeous. Awesome. Yeah. All right, sorry, just rambling on as I was catching up. So somehow this has taken longer than I expected on these Thunder eggs, but I got 4 more, and they're getting bigger and bigger. So I'm going to get myself here ready in the chat. Chiggity chat. And this is the one we're going to be looking at next. Yep. I'm going to give myself about 5 seconds and we're going to start. So I have an easy timer spot. So let's call it Skaboom. Yeah, that's pretty. The depth in that is nice. Yeah, D, they sure are, aren't they? I wish I could say these ones were mine, but I'll get there sometime. It's really that buffer makes a big difference at the end. And also the cerium oxide. That's what he's saying really brings out that final polish. But you do have to get out all those scratches all the way through. And so the one thing, Soul's in it, Carol's in at 15. The one thing that I was doing with my daily Thunder eggs is not always having the time to really grind each level out and remove all the scratches each time. But I'll get there because I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just bringing you the best of the best. Carol's in at 15 and we're hitting that timer right there. I think that's where we're at for that one. 15 for Carol. And at the end, I'll have to, like I did with the tumbles and all these, I gotta, see if I'm gonna make my money out of these. But if I do, then I'm gonna go keep getting more. I'm gonna get more and more and more. So, okay, what's my next one? Let's go with, I'll leave the 2 best ones for the last. And these last 2, I think I'm going to have to at least start the auction on, I have 3 right now. So I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you that one. It's got some pretty stuff going on in there. Right? But then the last 2, I think I'm going to have to start at 10 because I really would at least like to get what I paid for them. And I think I paid more for that in the long run for them. But they were just too beautiful to walk away. And I was overwhelmed. So I bought when I probably shouldn't have. $5. Start here in a second, and we're gonna go. Did I miss Kyle? Did a Kyle come in here? Like our Kyle, World of Rockhounds Kyle, or did I miss something? Resort Dog. Yeah, we know how that happens. Eeks. Yeah. I was actually going to an appointment with my kid, and I only had really about 15 minutes with this dude, and he showed me all these Thunder eggs, and I was like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll just take some. It wasn't very best buy. It's an impulse buy. What's up, Kyle? I see World of Rockhounds is in. Oh, I see Cheryl's in for the 10. We're only got another 15 seconds, so they might just go ahead and steal this one away. Go in there. Go in. Look at the tiny little Wonderlands. All right. This one is going to be Cheryl's at 10. That's a cool one. Okay, these last two. I'm hoping for something here because these ones, you know, they're a little bit nicer in my opinion, and I know one of them for sure is from a closed mine. I just don't remember which one it was. Sorry, I'm making sure I put this in the right box. This one was Cheryl's. That goes there. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm gonna get a timer going in a second, but I'm gonna show you first. Look at that. That is so nice. So you take a peek at that. Let me get that timer started and I'll show you some more. This one's going to start at 10. I don't do that all the time, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give this one right now. I'm going. So yeah, Wooden Chrome, I know you say you come in at the right time, but I had to start this one a little bit more because anything less than 10, then I'm definitely losing. But Soul said, I'll give it a try at 10. Who knows any young people lingo? We all old folk out here. Carol says 25. Jumping right to the top, and I appreciate that because this is gorgeous piece. And the shine on that is so nice. Again, my fingers are the only thing that are causing most of those streaks. I think this is photoreactive as well. Kyle's just trying to be hip. We know. You do all those TikTok things. It's funny. I show my kids your videos and they're like, oh yeah, I've heard that song. I was like, oh, I never heard that. All right, we're calling that Carol's for 25. Boom. That'll go on this one. That's so nice. You watch that video, Carol, you'll see if this one was photoreactive, or you just wait till you get it home. Okay, this is going to be the last Thunder Egg from this dude that I have. This is all 10 Thunder Eggs. And again, I wish I knew where this was from, but he was pointing out this green material here that's from a location of a closed location. You can't get these ones anymore. So put that there. Yeah, I don't know, Jason. Jason asking if that was opal. I'm not really sure what that material was. And again, I was a little bit in awe when I was looking at everything he had, and did not expect to be overwhelmed by what he had. And I just kind of, everything went in one ear and out the other. I'm going to go ahead and do oh, uranium. That's what it is? Is that why I'm glowing? All right, we're going to start that one. $10. Go in there. Hello. What do we got? Carol says 25. She's like, I'm not messing around. That's awesome. Oh, Rick, if you're asking, does he mean you personally can't collect, or maybe it's from Richardson Rock Ranch? No. Um, yeah, I am, Kyle. You know what? Yeah. I'm loco, but I love sharing. And if people feel like they're getting spectacular deals, they'll get them. And you know what? They'll keep coming back. But you know what? They keep coming back to you. So what am I saying? I got a lot to learn from you. Anyways, that's definitely Carol's for 25. Okay, so let me address what Rick was saying. No, I don't think that's from Richardson Ranch. He mentioned 5 other locations of Thunder Eggs that he has acquired over the last couple decades from different places. And there's at least, I think he said 5 locations, and he named them. I just don't remember them, or I've never even heard of them, that are either privated and you can't get them anymore, or they no longer let any digs happen on that land. But I, again, don't recall what he said. I was so just stunned that it went in one ear and out the other. I still have connection with this guy, and like I said, after I do my calculations and seeing if I actually made any profit off of this deal, because like I said, it was kind of an impulse buy. Um, then if it was worth it, then I'm going to go buy more. He says he's got hundreds of them, but he showed me probably about 50, and I just grabbed 10 and got out of there because I had to leave. That was the deal with that. Um, so how we feeling? How we feeling? Let's see. Doug says, Kyle, please use Fred's pricing structure for your Mongos. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of learning more about it and what they're worth as someone who's uh, had an online business. I have an eBay business and I've been doing it for 15 years. Getting profit is something that's ingrained in me. So that's one thing about these Thunder Eggs, when I feel like it's everyone's personal opinion what they might be worth. If I start them off at $5 or 10 with those ones because I paid up for them, then everyone gets an awesome deal, and most of the time I'm making money. And hey, then I don't have to be the dude that says, "Oh, that was worth 30, that was worth 50, that was worth." I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just catching up on a little bit. I'm reading what Resort Dog's saying about the fire. Oh yeah, they're talking about the Richardson, I think. Yeah, the guy that I bought these tumbles from has a 15-pound tumbler. And let me show you. And I don't know if we want to go back to tumbles and just do like maybe 3 or 4 of these at a time. But check these. So the guy who did the Thunder Eggs has a 15-pound tumbler and is doing these bigger pieces. Yeah, some of this I don't even know what it is. Look at the dendrites in that. I think this one is one that I have to save and figure out what it is. It might be a little special. Got some pet wood. A lot of big pet wood pieces. Colorful. Yeah, for me, um, Resort Dog, I don't sell any rocks on eBay. All my business has been uh, antiques, vintage, collectible mostly. Probably about 30 or 40% of it's Asian antiques, porcelain, carved wood, stone, vases, things like that. Carol says she's got two 17-pound tumblers going. Resort Dog's thinking that might be some amethyst sage. Yeah, it might, right? But then that opal right in there is kind of getting me like, what's going on? I don't know. I had just today is the first time I've actually gone through these as I was trying to make lots. Okay, so I'm here. You're here. How many people we got here? 22 people? That's sick. Um, oh, and by the way, if you see any of these things, like you like that horse or you want that uh my goodness, arrowhead, or you like that obsidian figure with the inlay, then any of that's for sale. Anything in this area right here, if I scan and you see it, it's for sale. So here's what I got. I'm gonna ask you. I've got here, let's give a show. I got more of these, right? Those little sphere holders. Most of these now are the ones with the cuts in them, little smokers or whatever you want to call them, right? Then let's see. I'm gonna unplug this. 1 second. Sorry. This is what we got back here. I'm gonna go over my shoulder. Sorry. I'm gonna try to do this slow. I'm a big mess. So there's the big tumbles, right? We got slabs. We've got chalcedony roses. We got what I believe is could be some green jasper, but I believe it's Hampton Butte. Pet wood. More pet wood. Carnelian. And just some other sparkly sparkles, cool formations and whatnot. So that's what I got. Anyone interested in anything specific? Trying to do that slow. There we go. And of course, shells. Ooh, green stuff, Jason says. All right. All right, so let's start with the green stuff. And then maybe we'll check out some of those roses. Actually, some of them they come from the area that's close to where you pull fire agate, and some of them got some red in there that just teases me a little bit, makes me think. But I don't think it's not that close, but it makes me get that feeling. So let's bring these green boys out. Let's see what we got going. So we'll start with the green and then go into the carnelian, maybe? I love carnelian. I don't want to get rid of any of it. But if you've heard me say, I do not keep anything that I buy. If I buy it, I got to sell it. Oh, Jason, your wife's watching? My guy. Okay, so if she was subscribed to me, I just lost a subscriber. Don't get in trouble because of me, Jason. You know, my best friend's name was Jason when I grew up. You know how many times I've ever said that? Don't get in trouble because of me. Well, you said the green stuff. I know that's not what you're talking about, but anyone interested in that? Kyle World of Rock says I can't always selling everything I buy. Of course, you can't sell everything you buy. So you keep for your collection. I know that. I'd just be in trouble if I did that. All right, she's staying sub. She can. All right, see what I'm saying? Two more crazy people losing their wallet to hanging out with me. At least we're all in the same boat. Betty's funny too. All right, let's throw a couple of these pieces out there. You know what? I'm just gonna because like I said, I'm not the big price guy. I'm just gonna show you these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of green here. I'm gonna start each one at $5. If they don't sell, then maybe we lot them up together or I sell them another day. Because this is only day one. I'm going to have more sales. It's not all going out tonight. At some point in time, I got to wrap it up. And we'll move on and we'll see if Show Me come up back tomorrow. So, I see drum roll, please. First piece. Got a cut in that already. So someone wanted some slabs out of it. But you got that much to go. Let's go. Let's get this green into someone else's hands. I actually want to keep a lot of this so that I can do my own cab work and stuff. But if you see that pile that I have for that, you'll also know that I'm not good at completing projects. And the way my back is going, I'm going to be like 90 in like 2 years. And so my kids are going to have to figure out what to do with all this rocks. So I'm going to try to help get rid of them. So we got a $5 start on this guy. You know, you got a crack right here. We're going to be honest about everything I see here. That top half, you could probably get something out of there, but nothing all the way through. All right. You know what then? After this one, Jay, if no one throws a price on these, I will show you everything I got, and then you tell me which two you want. We'll just do it like that. I'm flexible. I just like to keep moving. And if I'm just sitting here showing stuff that no one's bidding on, whatever, then we just keep rolling. All right. But Wooden Chrome says they'll do the 5. After this one, since at least this one's going to be gone, because Wooden Chrome's going to take it, I'll show the other pieces. And we're just going to say that we'll go wood for $5 in 5 seconds. No need to wait. Oh, yeah, you seen that green and yellow one there, Jeff? That's a nice piece, isn't it? All right. Wood got this one. Cool. All right. Where are you, boy? I am a silly guy if I did not make a box for Wooden Chrome. I do not think I did, but there's one now. All right. All these confused little boxes with people buying stuff for everyone. What do we got here? Rick says, I've got to put the man-child to bed and I've got to get up early for work. Sorry to abandon you, Fred. It's been fun, and it's building real fun. Good night, Rock fam. See you, Rick. Much love, brother. And like I said, this is 5 days of Fred. So I'm going to bother you every day. If you want it, you know where to come. Peace out, bro. Sleep well. Give love to the family. See you tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Well, everybody's saying goodnight to Rick. I'm going to put these pieces out here. Oh, this one I'm going to have to do its own auction on because I already know I got bidders on that bad boy. But I'll put it off to the side. So I got that piece. And I'll show you up close there, Jason. Jason says, oh, hells yeah. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh, wait. Let's not do that. All right. So, like I said, this one's going to be auctioned off on its own because Jeff knows that he wants to get a chance at that one. Look at that. Gosh, you know there's something fire in that. Holy smokes. Ooh, is that actually grain? Am I seeing grain in there? If that's true, that's a Hampton right there for sure. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at what was being said. Okay, so you know what? This is what we're going to do, Jason. Because I know I got bids wanting to happen on this one. I'm going to do this one first, and then I'll show you what we got there. I'll put a little water on them, and then you can tell me what you like. Yeah, it's always about Jeff. I don't know if that's why you're saying it, but worked for me. Give myself a couple more seconds so I get that spot. It makes me happy. Boom. So what do we got here? This is what we got. Jason says, I'm new. I'll play nice for now. Hey, Jason, nice doesn't put money in my wallet. Just kidding. We got Jeff in at 10. We got Cheryl in at 10. Yeah, Jeff's trying in at 10. Carol's going 15. Delicious candy. That's a pretty one. Gosh, I want to. Carol, you can't get it. Jeff will cut it and I'll see it. No, I'm just kidding. Carol, if you get it and you ever get this polished or cut, or you know someone who does, I want to see the inside. You send me a pic. But if it's a gift for someone, then that's okay. I think we hit our time. Where are we at? Carol in at 15. Oh, wait. Ryan threw in a 17. I was about to say that. You know what? We're going to give it another few seconds in case there's any lag, but right now it's actually Ryan at 17. Came in right that last second, and I'm not down to each individual second because I suck. All right, Ryan for 17. Yeah, that looks like where we're at. So for Ryan, I do not have you a box yet. I think we shipped something to you once though. Yeah, we did. I remember. And that was going to be 17. Ryan, I'd love to see what's inside of this someday. Okay, got you a box going. What time is it? Getting near 8. I think we'll go for a little while longer and then I might wrap it up. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to come on tomorrow morning or what. I have to look at people's schedules and figure out who's doing what. Okay, so the other green pieces. Green piece. So we had this. So depending on what your oh wait, what's happening now? So catching up because people are sharing again. Carol, I would have given it to Jeff. Oh. So you got to share, Ryan, is what Jason says. And Carol says, I would have given it to Jeff. Fred, he said give it to Jeff. Who said give it to Jeff? Oh, Ryan's gifting it to Jeff? Oh my gosh. Okay. See, it just takes me a second to catch up, man. It just takes me a second. Oh, that's so dope. All right. This has been the night of sharing. I tell you what. Well, I know with Jeff getting this, I get to see what's inside. So that's exciting for me already. Thank you, Ryan. This is a rock juggle of love. It's so confusing. I love it. Thank you for confusing me, everyone. All this love and sharing is making me nuts in a good way. So, Jason, this piece, it's pretty. It could be cut here to clean up that last cut, and it would probably be a specimen piece, and maybe, depending on what you're looking to do, you could maybe get some pieces right in this section. Maybe even as it chunks out, but there's a solid fracture through that. Some of them are rehealed, like some of these over here, that one there. But basically, this line is a fracture, a few here, and then this one on out here. So I don't know what your purpose, but that's one. We got this here. Let me read some notes here. Jeff's asking if Ryan wants a slab. Want to give? No, I want to give. Not quite right. Yeah, the fractures will mess it up. Okay, I get you. I get you. There's another one. So it says, okay, no, they're just talking. Ryan and Jeff are talking. Cool. Oh, so Jason says, boom, that one. He likes that one. Let me show the other two. This is a weird shape, but you can still get something out of it. Looks a little more solid. Looks like it almost gets into like a jasper into that, possibly. Jason likes that one too. So that's two, I think we understood. And then, so basically he doesn't want fractures. I get that. And then we got that little trunker. And I can't say, it seems pretty solid. I don't see a lot of fracture in it, just surface. But you wouldn't really know until you got to cut into it. Yeah, I guess it is bluish. Yeah, it is such a deep green that it's almost blue. And I think that this is probably all Hampton Butte. And I've seen stuff that I know is Hampton Butte or is labeled as such that has kind of that blue hue. It can. So this is what it looks like. Jason was not interested in that one, but there's a lot of fracture in that. So, will anyone else want to buy it? I don't know. That's saying that Jason likes all three of these. Is that what's being said? Jason likes three, probably doesn't want the fourth one, but if no one else wants the fourth one, what I'm thinking about doing, Jason, is you give me a thumbs up. All four of these, one lot, and you battle it out with other people. I could just have, or we'll tell you, it'd be just these two, and you go for these ones, battle these ones out. Yeah, let's do that. Want to do two lots? $5 for that, $5 for that, and we'll get them going and see who wants them. Because I think that'll help me get rid of this one too, honestly. That's kind of the business aspect. Sounds fair? Cool. Let's go, Jason. Yay. See if anyone else wants some of this. Yeah, you can see how this one comes out with more of a blue than this one. Jason just like 10. Let's go. And I don't know if anyone's going to fight you over it, Jason. I mean, in the friendly fight way. But you just never know. Some people might want some green. They really want that one to the left. So we'll just try this. And if no one is saying anything else, then you're going to walk away with them. So Jason, you're at 10 right now. We'll run it a minute, see if anyone wants anything else, and then you'll have them. And we're not going to waste anyone else's time either, because if we go like a half a minute or so and no one's playing, and oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Got some fire under there. Meg's in at 12. And no one want them. I'll take the whole lot. Well, it looks like, Jason, we're going to be able to split them up and do it that way. And then you'll probably get the one that you want, the two that you want the most. So 15 for Jason right now. Betty's got to actually eat some food. That's just crazy time. All right, Betty, enjoy. I'm not going to go too much longer anyways. I'll probably just catch up with people again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Meg's in at 20. All right, Jason, I think let's see what we got, like about another 10 seconds or so. Jason's in at 25. He's loving that. He wants them pieces. All right, yeah, Jason, you got him. 25. That's you, bro. And Meg says they're out just as I'm saying. Jason got them. All right. And there's Jason. He's got a box there. Awesome. So let's just do these two. Let's just do it again. Move them. And all right. Again, if you missed it, this one does have some fractures, so it kind of gets in the way of that. But if you remove this chunk, or if you want me to cut that off, I can. And if this had a face polish, it would not be a bad specimen to look at. Look at the natural backside. Hey, whoa, buddy. Be careful about that backside talk. And then we had this other one, this deep bluish green. Sole starting at $5. Yeah, I think there's some nice material in there. I mean, small cabs, but you know, it's a decent size. Get a few things out of there. Looks like we only got about another less than 10 seconds, but I think I'm going to start writing there, Cheryl, for 5. And yep, Cheryl got it. Okay. And did I remember hearing a carnelian request? Ooh, Jason said, yeah, I seen a video on a mystery green material the other day and turned me into a column. I didn't think that was going there until I finished up the read. All right. Let's just get into some carnelian and check it out. And then I'll just keep going for a little while. It's hard for me to actually walk away when you're all here. But at some point in time, I got to do it. I got to do it, especially knowing that I'm coming back. Check that. Got some carnelian on the bottom half. Nice quartzy top. Definitely can still be cleaned. I gave it a light wash, not too much. The outside orangey red crust. There's always tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever sung that. I just made up words. All right. All right, we are going to start playing with some carnelian. It's my favorite. There's a couple pieces. There is one piece in particular that drives me nuts. The formation, I'm going to have a hard time selling it. But for right now, we're going to start there. With the sparkly sparkles. Wow, my screen went crazy. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys, I just lost connection for a half second. I might add a little bit more time in case someone got a little bit of a blip since I lost connection. Sorry. Carol's in at 15. And you know that's going to glow. Put a light behind that. Psh, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking and I see that we're gone an hour 50 already. I'll probably stop somewhere close to the 2 hours. It's after 11 for me. I got to get to bed, have a lot to try and get done tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Thanks again, Dee and Ryan, and showing all these beautiful rock spread. Love this community. That's for sure, Jeff. You have a good night's rest. And like I said, I think I'm wrapping it up in the next 10 minutes or, somewhere right around there. And then we'll just try again tomorrow and have some more fun. Peace out, bro. So that was Carol's at 15. And we're just going to tell him, Carol, y'all got it. Do a few more of these. Okay. Okay. Look at. This is a cool specimen, I think. I like this one. It almost looks like the AZRE thumb, but no hole. All these would glow too. You know what? Let's throw these two together. Yeah, check. Got some bots in that one. Nice, smooth inside surface. We'll do those two together. And give me a moment and we'll get that one rolling. All right. Two little carnelian pieces. Ooh, almost dropped the two little carnelian pieces. You can catch that banding right around here. If that was cut and you face polish that, that'd be a sweet little piece. Is there dendrites in that a little bit? Yeah, a little bit right in here. Cool. Carol's in at 10. And we're only 10 seconds away from wrapping this one up. So I think that will be Carol's. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. I'm going to put that one in a little bag so I know that they were together. All right. There is another crystally beauty, much like that other. There we go. That's the next one up. Let's get so you can actually see it in focus. Pretty little specimen. Ooh, I like how that you can't even get it focused. The way the quartz pieces comes in from the top and the bottom and kind of meets here. Let's do another 5. Boom. Let's go. Man, my camera sees this picking up the light and reflecting, and it does not even hardly want to get in focus. That's some nice banding right in there. Dee says $5. She would like that. Carol said she'll try it at 10. I think we've got about 20 more seconds left on that one. That's a nice little spot right there. Uh-oh. Kyle's on. Or is that a short? Or is that a video? Everyone's going to leave me now. Just kidding. I'm going to be leaving soon. So it looks like we got Carol at 10. Yep. Kyle's on live soon. Yeah, I see that. That's cool. You know what? Let me find one more fire piece that's just going to make me happy putting out there. So give me a second, and then we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up. People can head over to Kyle's. I can go get some food and then still have enough energy to come back and see you again tomorrow. Plus, I need to weigh up more of those big pieces of, all these big tumblers. All these big tumblers. I still got to weigh these up and figure them all out. So, Jason lost a signal through Carnelian moment. Okay, let me pick one that's going to make me happy showing you. Let's see, what do I want to do? I know. Since we didn't do any of these tonight, and I know it looks chunky. Here, let me wet this thing. So this is one of those Chalcedony roses. And this one happens to have a lot of red in it. They are so oddly shaped. Very botryoidal. What do we got there? Can you even catch that? Look at what's going on. So many different aspects of this kind of stone. Yeah, like this really couldn't be a worked one, but it's a cool specimen. Some of them have the red in a spot where I've actually ground all of this down soft to its fully smooth nodule, and it actually turns out pretty cool. So we can give you a taste of one of these. You know what? Let's give you a taste of more of that. If we're going to start it at $5, we're going to give you a couple more in there. Let's go with this one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We'll make it a 3-piece auction for the last lot. We're going to go with that one. And this one. We'll put all 3 of those into that lot right there. Yeah, I saw that. I was just going to finish my words. Thank you, Jim. You're missing a gifting, Fred. Fred, gift the last Carnelian to Rockhound. Carol, you want that to go to Rockhounding Huntress? To D? I think that's what you're saying. So that went into your box. That was the $10 Carnelian. So this one, your $10 Carnelian, that goes to D. Thumbs up. Just waiting for that confirmation, and then we'll get that last little auction going. All right, my phone's acting up. Going to shut down for a while. I'll see you later. Have a great night, everyone. That's what Jason says. Jason, I appreciate you showing up. Glad you got something you liked. And like I said, 5 days of Fred, right? So maybe you can't meet everyone, but I'm going to pop up in different times whenever it works for me. And maybe between everyone else that's creators doing their thing. And hopefully I have a little bit of a sale every day all the way through Sunday, right? We'll invoice you then. Just hit me up on that Just One More Rock gmail.com. And then you're good to go. I hope you have a good night. Say hi to your wife, who I do not know. But take care, bud. Take care. So that's a gift to D from Carol. But that goes in the Carol box so that I properly charge you. See, the love is amazing. The love is amazing. You guys are rocking. And I don't know if Ryan's saying goodnight. He probably is. He's going to go watch some Kyle, like many of us will. Okay, let's just do this last one. This last one. These 3 Chalcedony roses. $5. We're going to start that before we bail. So we got. I did want to know, but now I'm hungry, and so is everyone else. Good job, Betty. Meg's in at 10 for those. Thanks, Meg, jumping in there. Give us a little something to go out on. Betty says, you're welcome. With loads of crackers. Awesome. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out with me twice. Some of you came in earlier and watched me mess around with tumbles, and then you came back for the sale. I appreciate it. I like spending time with you, you know. Oh, and I got some crazy things planned because I'm just out of control. Some funny stuff. I'm looking forward to it. So Meg's in at 10. And I think we're just going to wrap that up with Meg's getting the last batch of the night before y'all bail to go do what you got to do. Boom. I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to flip this camera around so I can properly say goodbye to y'all. Give me one moment. Okay. So that went into Meg's. And we're going to flip ya. Boom. It's me. That's okay, Megs. Everyone was they were letting you have that one. We're wrapping up, so. Megs, Betty, Dee, Doug, Carol, who'd I miss in there? Patty's was in here. Wooden Chrome. Jason rocked it with some new things with me today. I'm sure I'm missing someone in there too. But I appreciate you all for showing up. And again, I'm going to keep saying it. Jim, thank you very much. Oh, yeah. We got BK's popping in to say hi or goodbye at this moment. But yeah, always forever grateful for the support. And if any of you have been following me and see what I do, then you know that I had a hard couple of weeks, but I'm back and I'm shining. I'm happy. I'm here to share my love and my joy with everyone. And I appreciate y'all sharing it back with me. Here, hug. Oh, love you guys. I love you. Yeah. Now that was a digital hug. Never been better, right? Everyone's saying goodnight. And, remember, when you think it's time to go, there's always just one more rock. Boom. Much love, guys. See you tomorrow.